Hi, I'm Zuri, and I am calling out Michelle Brown today. She is a blogger. She goes by the name Michelle ATlien Brown, and she blogs on YouTube, and she's very popular. She's from Atlanta. She blogs a lot about the Housewives of Atlanta, which is one of my favorite shows on TV, and that's one of the reasons why I like to watch her blog from time to time. But one thing I've noticed while I've been watching her blog is that she has a tendency to always call out Claudia Jordan for being a colorist. And this is just a disclaimer. I am not a Claudia Jordan fan. I mean, I thought she did okay on the show, but I'm just not like checking for her like that. I don't watch her show all the time. I check in sometimes and try to see whenever they have something interesting on there. I'm not a Funky Deneva fan either because when he's talking on his channel, he always looks like he's on the toilet and he has a really hard shit that just can't come out of the way he's moving around. It looks like he's on the toilet for me, and he's trying to get it out. He's just moving, and it's just too much, and it's just too much. So I am not here to stand for either one of those people. I'm just calling her out because she constantly calls Claudia Jordan a colorist based upon the fact that Claudia Jordan called her Gary Coleman. And it's so hypocritical because she always calls Tasha K Little Boosie. Little Boosie. Yeah, she always calls Tasha K Little Boosie. So you're calling another black woman a man that, in my opinion, isn't that attractive to me. You know, and she must not think he's attractive either. It's because you're trying to shade to Tasha K by calling her this man. So I just think that that's make it make sense. Like, how can you get mad at Claudia Jordan or Funky Deneva calling you Gary Coleman while you're calling this black woman Lil Boosie? It just doesn't make any sense at all. So I don't understand that. And secondly, she talks about Claudia Jordan saying things about dark-skinned black people. And what I have to say about that is that Claudia Jordan, from my understanding, is supposed to be a comedian. So comedians make jokes. They say things that are offensive. That's what they do. They toe the line. They say shit that normal people wouldn't say. That's just the gist of being a comedian. I remember years ago when Cat Williams did a stand-up and he mentioned Michael Jackson playing with little boys, and nobody really, people laughed in the audience. Nobody really tried to cancel him or made a big deal or, anything. It was just a joke, and I'm sure Claudia Jordan was probably joking, and even if she wasn't joking, none of us are perfect. And as black people, a lot of us have said a lot of hurtful things to each other, and we all make mistakes. And we've said things that are, a lot of us, I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of us may have said some things that might sound colorist to people. And so as far as that goes, it's just like Michelle Brown isn't perfect. I saw her making fun of one of her viewers' cars one day. This guy had he had a Mercedes, and she was saying it was old and just like going in on him and stuff. And he was being nice to her. It's not like he was being rude, and he deserved that type of treatment. Like, he just calling in to talk to her, and she just started going in on him, like an elitist, it just shows because she has money and she has a Ferrari or whatever car she drives. She thinks that, I guess, everyone else is supposed to have the same thing as her, so she think it's okay for me to put this man down on, in front of all these people, thousands of people, and just joke about it. Now, like I said, I could see if he was going in, then he would definitely deserve that treatment for her, but he was not even being rude or anything. He was being nice, from my understanding. So I just didn't understand that. She was just, I don't know. I did mention something about it in the comments. And I also mentioned this thing about the Gary Coleman thing, because you can't expect people to, it's like the Bible says, right? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So if you're going around calling another black woman a man, then when someone calls you that, don't be shocked. It is, it is what it is. We have to, if we can dish it, we have to be able to take it. That's just life. So I just think that a lot of times I feel like, I know that's her whole thing, is the shade, and and maybe that's the whole part of the culture in Atlanta, and just, I guess in black culture, just shading people. But sometimes it's just too much, because she always is going in on Candy Burris a lot, and which is fine, but you never see her go on Nene like that. And Nene, has done some things too, just like Candy has. Even on the last reunion, they said that Nene was trying to stop Portia's bag when she was going on the Celebrity Apprentice. So that is the same as Nene, or Candy trying to stop someone's bag or whatever, people are saying she's doing. And she's a businesswoman, she's all about making money. She's a capitalist, and that's her thing. And, and she has a big family to take care of. So I understand why she wants to make a lot of money. So, and, I'm not mad at her. I would like to make a lot of money too. So Candy, holler at me, girl. But what else is there? Just the women on her show. These women call into her show like every single day. And first of all, before somebody say, why do you watch Michelle? Because I like her watching. I don't hate her. I think she's entertaining. I like her blog. Some of the callers that she has are entertaining. And some of them are entertaining, but they go too far. And they just sound, it comes off as hateful. And it comes off as jealous. Because some of the women were going in on Claudia Jordan, her age, and saying that she was starting to look old because she's mixed. And that's another thing. Claudia Jordan is black. I don't care if she is mixed. She is black. Black is the dominant gene, okay? And there are plenty of celebrities that are mixed. We have a lot of them. And we don't refer to them as mixed or white or whatever. We refer to them as black. She, like I said, she has the dominant gene, which is black. And most times, mixed people look like they are black. My son is mixed. His father is Mexican, and he looks more black than he does Mexican. That's just how it is. So she, Meghan Markle and Mariah Carey are like the two exceptions, and like Derek Jeter, the Rock, like most of them, they're like a few people that don't, but there's most of them you can tell that, they have black in them and that they're mixed, and, it's not a question about it. But the women that call into her show, some of them, they just go in, they were going in on Claudia, trying to make it look like she was unattractive. And it's like, it just comes off as jealous because Claudia Jordan was a model. I remember, I think she was in that Joe video. I know that was a long time ago, like 20 years ago. Then I want to know what turns you on. Yeah, I think that was that video. I'm pretty sure that was Claudia Jordan. Let me know. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But she was in that video. She's a pretty woman. She's getting old. Everybody gets old. We're all going to age. We're all going to get wrinkles. Some of us are more lucky than others, Some of us have more, more skin protection from the sun than others, and that's just it. So if you don't, make sure you wear your sunscreen. Seriously, I wear sunscreen. And I'm not light. I'm dark, or medium or whatever. So that's the thing. So some of the women that like to go in on her and make fun of her, it's insane to me because those women don't look better than Claudia Jordan. I'm sorry, in my opinion. Or I don't even think they look better than Tasha K either. As a matter of fact, I would hit Tasha K before I would hit some of the women that call into her show because they just look busted. And some of them, they don't even show their face because that's how crazy they must look. So, a lot of times when they're in the dark all the time trying to hide their face, but you're sitting there trying to hide your face in the dark while you're sitting up there talking about people. Like, seriously, it's just crazy. Some of these people just need to go see a therapist and get help. And because a number one sign of insecurity is when you have to put down people physically, their appearance and things like that to make you feel better about yourself. So if you are doing that, unless you're a comedian, a lot of comedians are insecure too, and that's why they have that job. It's, a lot of them are sensitive people and a lot of them have issues. But just to always be putting down people all the time, it's not a good look. And it doesn't make you look better. It doesn't, I don't know how it's helpful to anything, how it's helpful to you or anybody else. You're directing negative energy towards people. Energy is very real. I don't care what anybody says. Words are not just words. Words become reality. Words are energy. Words are very powerful. So it's not just saying some stuff, just, throwing little shade. Like, they're really going in on her, trying to make it look like the lady's a monster or something. And it's just crazy to me because, like I said, it's unnecessary. But at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do, and they're going to keep doing it, I'm sure. And, you know, what I'm saying is going to fall on deaf ears. But nonetheless, I'm still going to be here to call people out when I feel like they need to be called out. And so, Michelle Brown, I hope you will stop calling Tasha Kayla Boosie, because, you know, you complain about being called Gary Coleman all the time, and it's no different. You know, the only difference is that Claudia Jordan is mixed and she's saying it, you know, or you said Funky Deneva was saying it too, and he's dark. So you're doing the same thing to Tasha K that you're complaining about. Just want you to know that. And I just wish that, I don't know, we didn't have these issues in our community with the color in 2021. And hopefully someday this will be something that, you know, we won't even be talking about anymore. I hope that we can continue to empower ourselves and accept ourselves for who we are and celebrate the differences that we have and the beauty that each one of us have that's different and unique. It makes us all special. So that was just my 2 cents. That's all I have to say about that. And, you know, I'll keep watching her shows from time to time, you know, just checking in, seeing what's going on in the Housewives of Atlanta world, because, you know, it's my show, and it's really the only show that I watch, to be honest with you, on TV. I don't even watch it on TV, on YouTube, or in general. So it's, you know, I probably will check in, because she does one of the best jobs of covering the Real Housewives news. And one positive thing I would like to say about Michelle Brown is that she is have a lot of bloggers like trying to emulate some of the things that she does and the words that she says. So she has a lot of power, and the words that she says have power. And I just hope that she thinks before she says things, you know, that might make someone feel bad and degrade someone. So I hope everyone just stay blessed and stay safe.